Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day to everyone. Let me move back a little bit so you can see the table a little bit better. Perfect. All right. Well, we have some good news to share. Let's do this again. Bring this down. Hi, Larry girl. All right. Wow. Okay, that came up good today. Let's see. Let me move this back a little bit. I can't get it out of the way. There we go. How's everyone doing? Hi, Crystal Mama. Hi, Karen. Susan B. I'm glad you made it. All right, well, we have a little bit of good news. We have the Eagle card today. So that is awesome. And it came up upright. So we had the trickster in the last reading, and then we had the trickster upside down, mind you, and then we had it out of the animal medicine cards last week, which is just really the antics of what we've seen in DJT, and then also how we can fool ourselves. But this animal medicine totem card means when Eagle shows up, we need to reconnect with with air element. So it's very important to go outside. And you might also want to light some candles. If you can't go outside, light some candles because that ignites, even puts the fire to the earth element. But the other thing I wanted to show you about the Eagle card is that the flight of the eagle overcomes all fear. So it's just soaring above earth elements and being able to have that view of the landscape, be able to be above all earthly things and soaring ever closer to Father Spirit. So, or Goddess Spirit, or wherever you're at with that. Anyway, closer to Spirit. So that's really important. This is a much better card. I think we're in for some truth. And the other thing the eagle really stands for is freedom. So go outside and play. Go outside. When I pulled that card, I wanted to remind everyone that you are not alone at having stayed inside, of course, during the pandemic, but everyone I know has put on some extra pounds, and everyone I know is having a hard time having a reboot, having a restart. So really energize yourself to get past your current situation. A turn is coming, and winter is coming too. Winter's coming. So get out in the fall and let's, take walks, call a friend. Card of the day on Facebook and Instagram was 6 of Cups. Reunite with people. You can social distance and take your walk. So please take better care of yourselves. Get outside. The energy has been so daunting and heavy that we really need this. And today with Eagle's card, we must get outside and enjoy the air. Reconnect with air. Okay. I'll get off my stump. I have to make myself do it. And I know, for many of you that I read for, we're all in this together. Okay, so happy Wednesday. And we have the eagle, which means the truth is coming home to roost, on the trickster. Okay, got my beautiful, it's a pale orange Lemurian. Tangerine Lemurian, orange Lemurian. Lemurian is the biggest part of that. So very healing crystal, which we need right now. All right, so we did the eagle. Hi, Benny. How is everyone doing? Hi, Jules, Mari. Mari, we had a huge red, pinkish red sky this morning at sunrise. And you know what they say about that. So Florida could have some really big storms today. So, and hugs and prayers for all the people in the path of the hurricane, and also the huge, what they're calling it, a gigafire now because it burned so many acres. So prayers to everyone, and just prayers for enlightenment and bringing our Bringing the nose of our plane up. All right. Let's see. Okay. First question is we're going to do a check-in. Hi, Prairie. We're going to do a quick check-in on Pelosi because I posted last night on the community page because, they're slamming her on every single channel, and we kept getting, for weeks now, we've thank you for being here with me. Thank you for subscribing. You've all seen that we've gotten the 10 of swords for Nancy Pelosi. And everyone's like, well, how could that happen? She's got it all on the ball. They're blaming her. They're telling her that they're saying that she didn't negotiate in good faith, which is a bunch of hooey. And this is all her fault. One guy was talking on the news clippers. I don't even know who it was. He said, she's trying to put things in there that have nothing to do with Recovery Care Act or stimulus. Okay. So let's not give them any more of our air since we're protecting our airtime. Okay. Where are you in Texas, Benny? You're not anywhere near the fringe of those the big hurricane, I hope. Or the last one. Hi, Mr. B. All right. We're going to take a look. We're going to take a look at Pelosi, stimulus. And then I've got a lot of your questions from the community page, and we're going to do a face-off with my oldie but goodie cards. Whoops. We're going to do one. We're going to do Harris versus Pence for the debate. All right. Let's take a quick look at Pelosi. Is Pelosi going to come out of this all sparkly like she normally is? She's going to get it together, get the stimulus. She's got it together. She's going to become more strong and push through. How is she doing? Nancy Pelosi. How is she doing? She's going to be able to have success or not. Whoops. Hello, Kingfisher. I'm not sure. I've seen you here before, but welcome. Please subscribe if you can. And y'all, please hit the like button. It helps the channel. It helps more people find us. And just a quick reminder always, if you'd like to have an introductory reading with me, it's $25 for 30 minutes. It's a really good bargain. Email me at thewayofpositivechange@gmail.com. And thank you all. Thank you, moderators, in case I ever forget to say thank you. Thank you in advance. And everyone for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Okay, so she is having some mixed emotions, too, of Pentacles. She's having a hard time trying to juggle everything that she's trying to juggle. And they're running away from her. They're avoiding her. This is avoidance, the challenge. She can't get them to bring themselves to the table, to present themselves. So she's having a very difficult time. When you're dealing with Sneaky Pete and the Carnies, So everyone lift Nancy up in your prayers and send gratitude for every time the Carnies have made a good decision that benefited people. Just fly with your eagle totem today, tomorrow. She's been the inspirational seeker of wisdom, the seeker of truth, and she's felt very confident. She's always trying to bring balance to people who need it. And she will. The angels will help her. I have to believe with that, the beautiful angel of temperance above her situation. She's going to introduce and propose another bill. or more figures, or yet another piece of paper. No 10 of Swords. Yay! That deserves a bell ring. All right, awesome. This is so much better. But they are lying, conniving, cheating, thieving carnies from you know where, times 4. So she's going to get this. This is good. The angelic assistance, 6 of coins, sharing, caring, philanthropic thoughts, philanthropic deeds, emotions, love, the newness, the ace, the birth, the union, the marriage of people coming together. She's almost there. On a scale from 0 to 10, she's at 7 of wands. She had to eat her Wheaties to meet up with these carny thieves. And she will acquiesce in a few of her points, but she's got her familiar with her. So the angels and the earth goddesses are with her. And she's going to get this done. So that's much better. Wahoo. All right, and Chariot on the bottom, which is always a victory card. And she always manages to match her scarves with her wardrobe. And the Chariot is all about adornment, right? So funny. All right, so that's such an appropriate card for her. Miss Aries Nancy. You know, rue the day. They say rue the day you cross a Scorpio. I don't think that's anywhere near. A Scorpio, evolved Scorpio, doesn't exact revenge. And Aries will come and get you. They will come to get you. All right. Oh, good news, Benny. Texas AG is being asked to step down. That's good. I don't know if he will or not. Because even the governor of Texas, good Lord, he is only one ballot drop box in each county. The Houston mayor, though, is asking him to rethink this and redo. There's plenty of time for a redo. And I think they will. Well, let's throw on that real quick. Let's just do that quick for Benny in his state. Will the governor of Texas be forced to rethink his actions and lack of better judgment or controlling issues? Will he be forced to will the mayor of Houston phrase your question very correctly, in a correct fashion? Will the mayor of Houston and the people of Houston feel successful because they get more places to drop off their ballots instead of what the governor's restrictions are? Will the people feel successful? Will the voters feel successful? Well, boy, you're right. Truth of the sixth son. The good old boys are really trying to. They think this is all about protection of their money, and they don't really understand that their fear. We're soaring above the fear. Remember, they're in fear, so they sink. They're trying to. The challenge is they can't continue to wash the slate clean, and they can't, to pull the wool over your eyes and to do away with things. They can't keep the secrets. That's the challenge. They're not going to be able to do it. They're trying to have control. 4 of coins. They're hoarding, miserly, hanging on to the, you can't take it with you, folks, and it's not even about that. They actually think it is. Okay, the people will indeed be successful. So we'll hear over the next 8 days, because we can't go 8 weeks, right? So we'll take it at 8 days. We'll get information very quick about us being able to move forward. They're doing the sneaky Pete dance, but we know that this is going to be corrected. There's a big, huge emotional response, but they are still going to. And we saw this, what day was that? Was that Monday? I think I went live Monday. Anyway, last reading, we saw that Texas would be, they would be able to get away with a few things and separate people from their votes, their right to vote. So that still is going to go on. But I believe we'll get it. The people will feel successful. It'll be overturned, or they're going to have an argument. There's going to be a big flood of emotion coming into this, and then they should be able to overturn it. It's not a good outcome card, but all of these good cards put with the moon brings it to a more positive light. Okay, let's turn this back over. Gmon 5, are you in Texas? Mari, I know it's hot, but I don't know, first thing that came to my mind when I saw that sky was, ooh, sailors be warned, red sky at dawn. Red sky at dawn, sailors be warned. Okay. Oh, hi, Renee. Hi, Renee. Thank you. Thank you, Angalag. Good to see you. Okay, so Jules Demore. So Pelosi is going to have success. Jules wanted to know, now that the COVID is all throughout, I'm laughing because it's funny. I don't wish anyone ill health or harm in any way, of course, and I know you don't either. But now that the White House has the bug circulating, Jules asked, are any of the White House personnel staff at all resigning? Okay, Jules. Are any of the White House resigning or quitting? Thank you, Katie Moonchild. Red sky at morning, sailors take warning. Red sky at dawn, sailors be warned. Doesn't rhyme as well, but yeah, same thing. Okay, are any of the White House staff resigning, quitting, leaving, calling in sick? Oh, God. Oh, you have to laugh. You have to keep your sense of humor. White House. Oh, they feel like they can't. They're enchained to the devil inside the house. And some of them actually feel and respect that office, which I'm sure some of them do. Just because their devil is in there doesn't mean that they don't respect the title of president or their duty. And they feel beholden. They've made a deal. And they also feel possibly a false sense of responsibility. Remember? And the devil rules fear. So they're not feeling comfortable. They're not feeling confident when the chariot's on its side. They don't want to show up. They don't want to be there. They don't feel confident or in control. And they don't feel that the devil isn't, who they're serving is not in control. They feel like it's a house full of karma. Thank you, Deborah. How nice to see you. Hi, Jenny. Oh, I'm so glad, Jenny. We'll have to chat later. The Six of Cups, this was the card of the day on Facebook and Instagram. You know, we do a card of the day every day, and also once on Mondays for Cape Coral Life. But this is the card of reunion. This is also the card of karma. This is the big, huge karma card coming back around. And previous lifetime choices, karma, all those kind of things. So they feel that karma has hit the White House and that what has happened there was not fair. The bully played his games, and they feel downtrodden. They feel forlorn. They feel defeated. They feel betrayed by this. They know it's all about the money and all the devil's men. He wants to be a king. All right. Well, they're thinking about their next move. You know, that this is a cycle that's ending, and what they want to do next. So that tells me some of them will break free. So that's it. Yeah. The Queen of Swords, and she swings her sword for her freedom, and she cuts loose. You know, she cuts her way out of the Eight of Swords card and the ties that are around. A lot of emotions about this. A lot of them want the money, but yeah, this is absolutely, I'm going somewhere else. So the answer to the question, Jules, is yes. They're already looking to see, saying, I'm out. I don't want to play this. Now, I don't know how many we're talking about, but the answer is yes to the question. I'm out. I'm done. I want freedom from the entanglement and previous promises to the devil. I'll do anything to get it, and I'm going to go look and go to possibly other buildings, state departments, the four walls of a building or another place, travel. So, yeah, because they know they can get work doing something else with the Six of Coins there. So, yes, yes, and yes. All right. Thank you, Miss Jenny. All right. Let's take a look at. Let's go ahead and take a look at DJT's health right now. Guides and angels, what can you tell us about DJT's health right now? I believe yesterday was the last dose of that remdesivir, but he's still on the dexamethasone. That's supposed to be a 10-day course. How is he doing right now? And what will happen later? What the heck? And what will happen later when he's not getting that anymore? Today. Let's just see how he's doing today. DJT today. I feel like he's going to sink. Remember when Justice Ruth got her wings? There was this feeling of calmness that I still cannot explain, except it was just like they were just telling me that they told her, you can leave these people, they'll be okay. We're going to take care of them, all as well. And I'm like, I'm still feeling that. And I especially felt it when the Eagle card came out today. He is hanging on for dear life. 4 of coins. And it is the miser. And it's about the control. This is, I've got my every appendage, all my hands on coins. I'm wearing one on my head. The other 2 are secure on the ground underneath my feet. I mean, this is, control. This is also the person that can't let anyone in to love them or experience love because their heart chakra, it's all closed off. Okay. This is also tightness. And this is also problems with the intestines. So this can be lung tightness and intestinal problems. Just saying. And I got that in the Sunday reading when Jen Lynn from Jen Lynn's Tarot asked me to be on the channel, and I got to be with the kids. Benny, I know the hurricane is growing bigger. I'm very concerned. I'm just very concerned about where that's going. Okay. DJT's health today is holding on. He's trying to hang on to the power. All right, you guys, are you all watching? Let's see. I have to, just in case Mystery Achiever isn't here. What is this? 26 minutes in to timestamp DJ's health. Because this is circumstances you cannot control, right? It's bad enough when it's upright, but this means he's able to hold on somewhat. But the challenge is you can't control this. You try. This is a minor arcana. This is the major arcana, and it is on its side. Tower is tower. Even if it's upside down, it's still the tower. It's not comfortable, and it's lightning bolt from out of the blue. So he loses control. He already lost control. He will lose control again today, and maybe even worse. Okay, he is, all right, again, we're going with chest tightness, okay? So, but there have been many cards, many readings, many readers that have said he doesn't have it. He may even run to the White House because he's wanted sympathy. He's a germaphobe. He wanted to run away when all the positives were starting to come. We don't know everything because they're lying to us, and they have completely lied about his health and especially about the discharge. We asked about that before it even happened, and we got the 5 of Wands. That means chaos and conflict. That is not the doctors being in a united decision to discharge him. They weren't all on board. All right. He's going to have a big problem today. Now, whether we hear about this or not, of course we will if he tweets it. Okay, so he's upset. He feels separated from where he wants to go. He could have already had some sort of little cardiac event here with the 3 of Swords. All right, then he feels a little bit better. They're going to give him some juice, okay? Oh, man. Okay, so some members of the GOP and his family are trying to give him a boosty boost. 10 of Cups. But he is the drugged orange baby tiger in a cage, 8 of Swords, and with utter chaos. This is chaos, just drama to the 10th degree, fighting. He's the worst patient ever. They're going to have to give him some pills. They're going to have to give him some 99 pills or something. Oh my God, they're saying, yes, get the drugs, get the drugs. Oh my God. Okay, so he's going to lose it, and then there will be some sort of balance brought to the situation. So by the end of the day, by the end of the evening, there'll be some balance with it. But this is a significant change. And I also want to point out that two of the four archangels that are in the tarot, one in the temperance, one in the judgment, they're all right here. And there's karmic judgment happening right now. So Constance Campbell, he is, I'll look at it. But he got the Four of Pentacles. He's not sharing anything with Pence unless they drug him. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's look at Pence real quick. Will DJT hand over control to Pence? How am I going to say it? Will he be forced to? No. Let's ask, will Pence, I know he's going to be on the debate, but will he take over the presidency? Will he be put in a place of authority? More authority. That's better. Will Mike Pence be put in a place of authority with DJT being out of it? Will Pence be put in a place of authority? You know, like the Emperor card. He become the president. I love the tarot. Thank you, guides and angels, so much. I just love it when it happens. If you've been watching for a while, it always happens. Okay, they're so kind to us. DJT just can't let go of it. He just can't. He doesn't want to. It's something he values. Bully. Oh, Pence would like to do it for a little bit. Okay. This is my first indication. I have asked in the past if there would somehow the ticket would be changed and Nikki Haley would come in, or if Pence, and then we never got anything really great for Pence. He's waiting. Listen, you guys, I think they're discussing this right now. What happens if this? What happens if this? Because they're not all in united minds with this either. This is a struggle. They know that something really icky is happening. Probably having to get the doctor to restrain him, you know, with that King of Swords there. I'm going to say yes. And I'm going to say yes because these people are seeking advice. Now, they may not actually name him president, but they are going to him to seek advice, his advice. And the Three of Pentacles, these are two people with plans in their hand, and they're going to the top mason, contractor, whatever, to get his advice and for him to look at their plans. This is very important. So there will be a change. And this is a place of authority, of giving direction, or assistance, or guidance, being asked your opinion of something. So I'm going to say yes. Yeah. And we could hear about this through the back channels of the White House. Like I said, I'm not sure they're going to actually crown him. Sorry. Or pass the baton. They may, but if we don't actually hear of that announcement, you can be Yes, this is their way of saying yes. Rest assured, he's worse. He actually has he has something rattling up there. Well, we were just asking about while DJT is lying and playing games and being sick or not sick. Hi, Jen Lynn. And there's David Curley. I thought about you this morning. That's so weird. That's nice. Okay, good to see you. All right. Oh, okay, so one quick look. Will he have to go back to Walter Reed? Will he be transferred back to the hospital? Listen, there's so many lies about this. We are never going to know the truth, all of it. We're never going to know all of it. The doctors are completely lying. Conley's and he's not a good liar. We have to go back to the hospital. Wow. He does not want to leave. He's like, my family is in here and I just want to stay here. So he doesn't want to do that. But he is not stable. He is up and down and all around. We already got this card for him. So, I mean, people are there trying to make him stable. But if for some reason he had to be intubated, he'd have to go. I mean, they wouldn't keep him there. Death card that could just show the change happened, and he had to already go there with that trip with that Six of Swords. There will be worry. God, he just wants everything his way. He's just a spoiled brat. He's like, you're going to do this my way. He is so emotional. His emotions are all over the place. He is erratic. I'm going to say that there's something that happens at nighttime that is that's a bit scary for them. And he's going to have confusion because some of the meds too. That may be why they have to go to Pence. That's not a trip to the hospital. That's obfuscation. That is a guessing game, fantasies, losing his faculties, confusion, delusion, daydreaming. They're just not gonna, I'm pulling the wool over your eyes. Anything I say is just to hypnotize you and do the shell and the peanut game. All right, so this is just a whole bunch of manipulation and lies, and we're not being told the truth. He could be brought there for a little bit. They could shuffle him away over there, sneak him away over there, and then bring him back with this other travel card with the Eight of Wands, but we're never going to know everything. I was particularly looking for the Four of Wands or another steroid psychosis. Yeah. He's not okay. He's up, down, all around. It's not good for them. I feel bad for them. Yeah, it's not a good card. There's loss. And I feel like those doctors are going to feel sorry for their manipulations. Oh. All right. So we asked about that. Okay. Judith asked if Giuliani has the crown. Pull on a timeline for Pence. I asked just while DJT is having that problem. All right. Does Giuliani, apparently I didn't see him on Fox, but apparently he was coughing a lot. Oh, look how fun it flew out so fast. So Giuliani has, been the devil's fool. Absolutely. 45 timeline of how long he'll be sick, how long. We only have 3 weeks, right? So it has to come up soon. How's Rudy doing? Is he getting sick or not? Is Rudy getting sick? I know it's a funny card for her. Is Rudy Giuliani going to get sick? How's his health? Oh, this one is one of the oldest crystals. It's an celestial. They're tabular in nature, and it has a hydro in here. And so there's a tiny water bubble encapsulated inside of it. If that's not that one, if it's this one, this is a huge smoky quartz. So it's very, very big. It's double terminated on both sides. All right. Giuliani. They are not seeking his advice with the hermit, although he did go to talk to somebody else, and there's documents that have been drawn up with that, maybe even some tapes because of that past travel with the Knight of Wands and the World card. He's getting served some papers with the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. He's trying to protect the authority of this seat, and he wants to keep working with the people that have the money. I see him having to abandon these principles, but I'm not seeing him getting sick. He's got a lot to do and a lot of papers coming at him, and having to abandon his previous travels and plans because what he planned is not working. It's not going to take hold, so he has to walk away from it. So, but he's feeling, he'll be feeling very overwhelmed in the next few weeks. That was on Giuliani, Debsy. Hi, Sunflower. So nice to see you here. All right. All right, let's take a look. Now we're 43 minutes in, so let's take a look at the debate tonight. I'll ring the bell over both. This is my old retired, but come out when it's a versus, when it's a battle between two parties or two people. Thank you, Debsy. We need angels and we need hearts, right? All right. So I'll put my oldie but goodie over to the left. I'm going to give that to Harris. Let me write this down. So Harris is on the left and Pence is on the right. Let's take a look at the debate. Take a sip of water. I have not been drinking enough water. Okay, here we go. We'll save Harris for the last. You know, when Pence gets up there, I know you've all seen him. He just talks over the other person, and he just takes up all the time and just goes da 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 in a steady stream of just the belief of the far right, and then just and brings up the past, and it goes back to the Steele dossier, and I mean it just and to Ukraine, it just, and Biden and Hunter, and it just goes backwards and backwards and backwards, and that's what he does. But he's out of his league. I so hope that she feels powerful. It is this evening, the debate this evening. How will Pence do? I think so, David. I think so. Did anyone see the Saturday Night Live skit? Oh my God, it was so funny. Mamala. I loved it. All right. So I know no, I don't. I don't know the exact time. I thought it came on at 8 p.m. Eastern, but it might be 9. So if someone knows the time, can you let them know? Hi, Lori. All right. This is on Kamala. Will she be successful tonight? How's she going to do in the debate? How's she going to do in the debate? Kamala. Mamala Kamala. Okay, here we go. Right side. Pence. He feels confident. He thinks he can spin it, right? He thinks he's being given the right combination that he can spin that lock, because that's the wheel of fortune. You know, everything clicks on an upward fashion until you hit that right, you know, like a combination lock, click, 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 pop, right? So he thinks he can do it, but he knows he's up against the Queen of Swords, because she is, you know, she is the attorney with the sword of justice. Man, he knows he's in doo-doo. Wouldn't it be crazy if they called him in for his opinion for DJT tonight and called him away from the debate? He'd get out of it. They're telling him to stick to one point. So it's going to be one of the far right points that they just want him to keep, you know, defunding the police. Just, you know, they'll raise taxes. One of those. He did not want to do this. He so did not want to do this. He's had a talk with her in the past where he didn't feel comfortable. And he even tried to talk his way out of it. Is there any way I can get out of this? Can I kill this? Can I get rid of it? All right, let's go out there. All right, so he has some sparks. He'll feel some love from people with the Ace of Cups. His star is on the bottom. He thinks he's the star. He comes out there like he's the star. He's getting aces, which are, you know, the ace, all of the aces are sparks. They're tools. This is also, he's going to be seen tonight as trying to overpower her with the club. When you want to take this to a power, or if you're standing in your power, in the 8th place of the Celtic cross, this is how you're seen, and they're going to see him as trying to put the club on her. He's got the Sun card. That's he hopes and he fears. He hopes he can do it and be the star, and he fears that he might not be the star. Okay, she's going to hit on some. Oh, he's going to just do the same thing. He's just going to go over the same points. He will not address. Thanks, Desiree. He will not address. He will not look at it. He will not talk about anything that is uncomfortable. You guys, this isn't indecision. This is status quo. This means I'm going to talk about what's already happened, a point that I want to focus on, and I will not give you answers to your questions. I will not answer your questions. I will not broach that topic. So they're going to see him as just not even hearing what she's saying, that he just takes it to another direction. He will not answer her question directly. All right. They know where she's going to go. They know some of her tricks. And there's also one top female that has medium brown hair that knows Kamala, that is trying to give him tips to Pence. All right, let's look at Kamala. Mamala. Okay, well, there's her, invoking her inner attorney, right? Okay, so she's crossed. Her challenge is the 10 of Wands. So the challenge is to not be too wordy. The challenge is not to have too many topics. It's to scale things back, to scale things down. It's to make less. Okay, so far she's got the King of Swords crossed by the 10 of Wands. She's got to lighten the load, okay? The Nine of Pentacles, so she does have her ground she'll be grounded, okay? And I think this is she's just in a much more supported position than he is. She comes as a knight, he comes as a page. She's been able to spin things, and she's also been able to overpower others, and she's been able to use her mercurial, her verbal skills. This is in the past. Okay, so she has to be careful not to go off subject. With the Knight of Wands there, she may not be able to continue through or follow through on a topic. So that could be. She has to stay balanced. And this is being out of balance with this 10 of Wands. So she's got to, this is a big deal. The angels are trying to help her. And it's going to be very important for her to go up there and to simplify, because if the 10, the overload is the challenge, we have to simplify, and she has to take one subject and the other, just 1 and 1 equals 2 with the Temperance. That's what she's got to do. Just be able to draw a conclusion, make the people be able to add things up in their mind. She's got to stay on task. Wow, Queen of Wands again. I didn't expect her to. He's going to really try to overpower her, and she'll acquiesce a little bit, but then she's able to do her own wheel. Shoot. Okay. Well, the lies are so big that she's not going to be able to cut through There'll be some bickering. The wheel is there for her, though. She has, let's see, she's got Temperance, Fool, Wheel of Fortune, and Moon. She has 4 major arcanas in the places of now and going forward. He has 2. He's got the sun and the star. He's going to try to say, you don't know what's going on. I do. You clearly are uninformed. I am. I'm in the place of position. You are not. The information you have is incorrect. That's where he's going to go with this. And then to stick to these. And she tries to argue, and he will not answer her questions. He's not going to do it. So this is sort of even, but he feels like he will win this. Pence feels like he will win it because of the place of power that he's already in. And he will use that to try to belittle her. She will bite back. I mean, it's going to be an argument, and there's definitely going to be some nice key points that she'll come out on top. But he just won't address it. 2 aces, change of places. So I think her cards are bigger. People are going to see that she was up against a liar. So will she come out? What's on bottom for her? She's defending herself. She's just really going to try to beat her down. So that's what I'm getting. So she's put on defense with something, and there's lies and deceit. I believe she will have a couple of nice moments. So that's big for her. I could ask if she'll be seen as the winner. Yeah, Susie, she gets briefed too, but that's when someone has the wand, the club, he really does try to, yeah. Let's just ask. You're welcome, Sandra. We're all sticking together. Man, Becca was on last night. Johnny was on yesterday. They were all trying to help. They're just, God bless them all, man. Is Jen Lynn in here in the chat? All right, let's just take a look. I'm going to use my same old cards just to see. All right, thanks, Jules. Let's just see if Kamala will be seen as the winner. Oh, there she is. Hi, Miss Jen. Is Kamala going to be seen as the winner? Yes or no, please? Please show us yes or no. Oh boy, David Curley. Oh boy, that is really great news. Thanks, Jinlin. Yeah, hi guys. If you can hit that thumbs up, help people find our channel that are feeling the same way we are, and it helps me personally. Thank you. She's going to try a new tactic, but I don't know how I don't know how empowered she's going to feel with this. It's the second time I've got that for her. Who's the moderator tonight? Does anyone know who the moderator is? There's a problem with this female. Oop. Yeah, he's going to try to throw her under the bus. Oh, okay, so thank you. Because this female keeps coming up in his and her card. So that's why I was asking, is the moderator a female? Because that's the moderator on its side is not helpful to Kamala, in a specific situation. And that is demeaning to her. Then she comes out of it. So she gets hit. There's a low blow, and then she comes up. Low blow with the Ten of Swords, comes up fighting with 3 of Wands. Then she'll feel victorious after that blow. Okay, so she's coming out as she was in defense. They're going to hit her personally, and she's going to have to defend herself. Excuse me. So, but she does stand her ground, and this is not a card of losing. This is, I am defending myself, and I'm standing up for myself, and he's going to put her in a place of defense. And there's a personal attack. And there's going to be a racial attack. And then fairness is on the bottom. She'll be able to bring it. So this is not losing. So I'm going to say she comes out as a winner. All right. Let's just see. We asked how the people were going to see her. And then 8th place is 7 of Wands. But she's going to take a personal jab. Hi, Sharon Sipe. Right? All right, let's take a look. Let's see if Pence will. Let's go back to Pensy Poo. Let's see. Will people feel that Pence is a winner? Will they see him as a winner? Because when we split it up, we were just looking at how each person would work, how they would function, you know? Will people see Pence, as a winner? And the Fool card came tumbling out there, which means, and he can't, he just can't see. That's 2 of Swords. Will people see Pence as the winner? Will they view him as the winner? Will people see Pence as the winner after the debate? Jules, I mean, the character of each of those people is weird, They're going to feel like he uses a strong grip to muzzle her. We already know that. But he is the Fool. He switches topics. He'll turn to the camera and he'll switch the topic from what she asks him. He's going to hit on some real emotional issues. He's going to try to tell people if Harris and Biden get in, it's going to be very tough times for them. Okay, they're going to see him as the cheater and that he avoided everything. That he just ran away. He cheated, lied, stole, thieved. But she definitely is going to skewer him as well. So he's going to hit on something personal and possibly racial. She will stand up for herself. She's still stand there as defending herself, and battle weary, and he just looks like the carny. He just comes off looking like the thief. And he gets impaled by something she throws at him. So I'm going to say he avoids the truth, switches the topics, looks at the camera, and just completely avoids her questions or the moderator's questions. And so she will look like the fighter, and he'll look like the escapee trapeze artist. Sorry if we have any trapeze artists in the chat. All right. Oh, thanks, Feisty. Yes, they will. Kamala's going to mix it up a bit. She gets off course just a little bit. She's got to keep it balanced and keep it very simple. It's like just those very direct, one line small, not too wordy. She's got to keep it one line small, not too wordy. That's her challenge. Challenge is the 10 of Wands. All right, now let's look and see. Okay, so the DOJ, Jeff Sessions, the Times put out a story that Jeff Sessions said you have to take the kids from the kids and the families at the borders. Are we going to hear about, are there going to be indictments and people going to jail for what they did to the kids at the border? Kids at the border, Sessions and crew, Miller, are they going to jail for this? Crimes against humanity. I don't care in what place it is, it's totally heinous. Are they going to jail? Miller and anyone that instructed the children to be taken from their parents. Are they going to jail? Good story, New York Times. Are they going to jail? Okay. Justice for the kids on the border. They're working on it. They're already working on it. This is so much work, you guys. A lot of times when people read and they get the the 8 of Pentacles, they think, this is The Apprentice and it's a new job. But yes, The Apprentice must work very hard. This is a huge amount of work. You can't have any distractions. It takes it's like reading Greg Braden's The Divine Matrix, or Eckhart Tolle on The Power of Now, the quantum physics book. You can't listen, can't have even peripheral things moving. Okay. So it takes all their focus because they know they're up against the liars and the thieves and the cheaters and the carnies and the sneaky Pete's. All right. So they've done very hard work. They've done due diligence. They've uncovered the mysteries. They dug deep and they put the light on the cockroaches. All right. It's caused so much pain. And there's been so much waiting for the parents and all of the people and all of us that want justice for this. And then those jerks. This was all about money. See, they're just so afraid that people are going to take their money. All right, so that's the Sessions and the carnies and the players. So there's going to be some payments to some judges. They're going to use their money as a persuasion for parties and gifts and treats and political backing, fundraisers, rallies. That there is attack coming. They are coming. They're going towards them. We know it. and that is the military, the police, the armed guards. So they're avoiding it. The challenge is they can't continue to lie about this. So there will be victory, because they're going to try to lie, but they're not going to be able to lie, because these other people that are bringing the New York Times and all the people that are bringing the suits have done their work, and there's fast motion going towards it, and so then there's victory. And the people there's people that were in places of power who wore special uniforms that are going to go down as well. And some of the people that are the guards will take the fall for some of the people that have the big money. Sort of like Chris Christie and Bridgegate. The low-hanging fruit will get picked. I'm going to say people with military or have the adornments, the medals or the symbology. All right. Whew, there's a lot of dealing there. All right. So we wanted to ask that. All right, so Benny asked, will there be any more besides the bug? Will there be? That's okay, Rose B. They can stick together with their lies and their tricksters and coyote. Remember, the coyote lights himself. He plays with matches and lights his tail on fire. So, and that's what we had, the trickster upside down. But now we've got eagle. So we can see the truth. We're at a vantage point here. All right. Are there any, besides the bug, are there any more national disasters for the year of 2020 or 2021? That's having to evacuate, the sounding of the trumpet, and this is loss. Call to action after loss. Foolish deeds. The moon. This could happen around a full moon or a specific new moon phases. Pulling of the tides. The moon is Pisces cards. I'm say waters. There's also water in the judgment card. Spilled, crying a river of tears is water. All right, so the death card is the Scorpio card, and this is death. All of these, judgment, 5 of cups. Oh, God. So bad there for a second. Oh, my God. Judgment, 5 of cups, moon, death, 5 of pentacles. Oh, God. But we keep, we are united, even though Pootie and all of the players tried to make us think that we weren't. So the answer is yes. And it isn't just one. I'm going to say 5. This is the 5 of wands, so the rest of 2020 and on into 2021. This is the card that keeps popping up around the president right now. And that is a national disaster. It is a national disaster. And here's Pence, right? Dr. Rosemary, thank you very much. Okay. All right, so the answer to that question, unfortunately, with all of those really bad cards, was yes. I'm sorry. And we have a lot of water here. There's water in the Two of Swords, Moon. There's even water underneath the horse with the ship and the Death card. Water in the Five of crying over a river of tears, Judgment. Wow. So it's really, yeah. And and there'll be some tough economic challenges there too. All right. So thanks a lot, Benny. Just kidding. All right. Good Lord. Well, I don't know how your state is doing, but here our governor's name is DeSatan, and he just purchased a bunch of the Abbott quick response bug tests that the White House was using, which can't pick up on a small viral load. So you're walking around asymptomatic, but you're contagious. And so you may test negative the day of an event and come down with it that night, like Hope Hicks, right? So DeSatan purchased a truckload of those for us. And we went back up. Yesterday was our first day over 5% in positivity rate, which isn't good since the day schools open and the bars have been open 100%. Not quite sure if it's been 10 days, maybe 14. I figured by October 13th, we would know. We would know that Florida's numbers are skewed because there would be so many people in the hospital. All right. So let's see about. So we were talking about DeSatan. Yesterday was the last day or day before yesterday was the last day for voter registration, and the site crashed. So he extended it a day after announcing about Abbott. Let's look at the manipulation. So they extended a day, and long story short, the site crashed again. So let's see how much voter interference will be in Florida. He has been. All right. Well, there'll be interference with voters. In line, voter interference, fraud, stopping people from getting to the polls, manipulation with DeSatan. Linda Portugal, you're too funny. All right. Okay, so the Page of Cups is a beginner, and yes, the site crashed. They wanted to put a stop to it. The problem is he couldn't. He's trying to pick on the youth. I'm going to say students. It's going to be a problem with students. If they just use their ID, it's lies against the youth, trying to block them. I always get Nikki Fried underneath DeSatan. Yes. So there's an attack. Absolutely, for young people that are trying to, and it's the Synchronia. Oh gosh, yes. Oh boy. Some people will not be able to, and there will be some supremacist stuff. DeSatan is at the very top. It's, not good. It's supposed to be a free day to do what you need to do. They're going to change the times. It's lies, deception, and some attacks of people who fear change. All right. Yeah, it's going to be about the kids. It's going to be about the youth. And because we had 2 pages, this can also be, the actual votes themselves in the mail-in votes. All right. All right, who's got a question? You're welcome, Benny. Anyone have a question? Mr. B, what were you asking about 45? Delisa Dawn, email me at thewayofpositivechange@gmail. I'm doing a $25 introductory special. It's a half hour. We can do FaceTime, Zoom, Skype. Thanks, Larry girl. All right, let's look at McConnell. All right, Nancy, the rest of October. So that'll be some. Okay, so that's a good couple questions. Let's get rid of Satan. All right. Let's look at Mitch McConnell. Is he victorious in his run for his reelection? Or keeping his seat? Oh, okay. Well, Pence happened before. I get where you're going with that. The way I was asking the question was about before. My intention was before the election, because I was putting it out there while DJT was having this problem. So it was about current. But I'll ask that. All right. This is on Mitch McConnell. Will he be victorious in keeping House Senate Majority Leader? It is the clearing of energy center. It's just to call the angels to signify you're done with a question, they're starting a new one. All right, let's see. Let's see about Mitch. He's not feeling empowered right now. Right now, today, he's not feeling it. 5 of Cups. Yes, he would, David. He would be. He would not be in any type of place of power. And that's really what we're seeing here. And with the chaos and the drama that's going on right now, this is an interference with his plans. So I would think that would be the judge, because his plan is to keep a seat in his judge. And his competition is getting in the way. So 5 and 1, 5. And the 5s are about change. So he's currently not feeling settled. He's not feeling grounded at all. He knows he's in trouble. He knows there's a good portion of the votes going in the opposite direction, but he thinks he can still pull it off. This is very important to note. He is believing in interference that's caused by the internet from someone in another country. He believes that will help him keep his position. And he gets away with it because he's a crook. He's going to be challenged by the law and one specific attorney. They will bring a sword of justice to him. But it feels like he keeps it. But there's a challenge. King of Swords. And he can't move forward. He's stuck. Okay. The sword of justice comes after him. One attorney. There's going to be one very specific. Oh, thank you. Okay. All right. So, all right, let's ask, does Pence, Mr. B's question is, does Pence become the president after the election? Is he awarded the place of president after the election? Does Pence become president after the general November election? Oh, this is the first time I've ever gone over 300 in a live chat. Woohoo! Hey guys, hit the like button. Thank you. That tried to come out there, and it's on the bottom. He's fighting for it. Oh, the challenge is that he's going to have to go. Fool, Page of Wands, Page of Cups, Temperance. I don't really think that I'm going with before. He's asked before the election for advice. In this reading, he could be seen as after the election, but we didn't ask about January either. He could also be coming forward to try to create calm, to try to bring something into balance. Those two cards are very strong about bringing balance, but the Fool card, not seeing where he's going. Well, I think he's just brought up there to try to create balance. That's what I think. I don't think so. I'm just not getting it. It's a very powerful card. How can I ask this? No, I'm just going to go with he brings balance. That's not really a victory or a person that's put in charge like the emperor, you know? Okay. All right, so I hope that answers your question, Mr. B. All right. That's good news, Benny, about your attorney general being charged with bribery and fraud. That's great. All right. So then someone wanted to know, how's the rest of October going for DJT? Okay. DJT, how is the rest of your month of October? Watch, we'll get the 5 of Wands again. It's the card of the day. And it was the card of the day in the last reading, the day of discharge from the hospital, because it's just, we can't get the truth. Connie Brown, I think you're right. DJT's October. There's news coming soon. He's struggling, and the drugs are really creating a problem. They're the challenge. And he's under the weather. he doesn't, this isn't good. This is not a good change for him. Abysmal, that could happen. He doesn't feel confident over his government. There's a problem with one of his addictive habits. There's a problem with that because these two together are addictions for me. His emotions continue to be all over the place. I just keep getting that he's walking away. You know, I don't know how many more times we need to look at. He's just going to have to, he's either being taken off the earth or he's walking away, because I continuously get the Six of Swords, the Eight of Cups. This is giving up, realizing that it's just not, things just aren't going your way. You may have to abandon what you were trying to hold on to. His family's trying to help him. He is getting some boost, but he's not, he's having a Kavanaugh moment. This is my Kavanaugh card. And he's going like sundowners. You know, sundowners is when your patient's awake all night long and then asleep all day long. Like they get totally turned around. But his sleeping issues and addictive problems are rearing their heads. He's going to be watching the debate. He's going to be worried over that. He's going to be frantically, he's worried about the next debate. Oh boy. It's okay. So you guys, okay. I shouldn't do that because karmically not good. Okay. So I laughed and I reject that. Take it out. Okay. Cancel, cancel, cancel. All right. We're going to just make sure our karma boomerangs are in place, right? We don't need to throw them out there. All right. So he's having a very bad ending to October. It isn't good for him. What he tried to do to Pelosi in the trickster card has now come back at him. This is very bad. So these are really not. 9 and 10 of Swords is an ending. 8 of Cups is abandoning your previous goal, or it's a lack of something that had luster is lackluster now, and we have to head for higher ground or be called up into the clouds. I've had a change of fortune, and my addictive patterns and stuff at nighttime are in my way. So this is just not good. So the rest of October is not good for DJ too. Yeah, Delilah. He's in big trouble. It's not good for him. What's topic of Friday news dump on Trump on October 9th? Is there supposed to be an important thing on October 9th? What are you asking me, Sunflower? What happens with DJT on the 9th? Sandra, something not good is going to happen to DJT by October's end. It's not good. He's going to sort of give up. And that could be just for the month of October. Yes, the end of October is a blue moon. We have a full moon on Halloween night. So that's some extra energy there. That's a good point. What happens on October 9th? So that's what I'm going to look at right now. Yeah, I'm going to look at Don Jr. too, because I think he's losing it. All right. What happens in the news on October 9th? What is the news dump on October 9th? Carrie, we had the 9 and the 10 of swords, the 5 of pentacles, and the 8 of cups. What happens? What is the news that breaks on October 9th? Friday, October 9th. Oop. Here we go. It's about money. It concerns money. Duh. All right, and the barrel of monkeys. Not being able to push through with something. They do not have the power with this. The sword of justice comes for them. Having to give up their station. Big changes. A lot of work's being done on this, you guys. A lot of work is being done to bring these far right money mongers. I mean, everyone's due prosperity, but you know the you know what I'm talking about. Papers, changes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to say that there is, we're going to hear about a plot. We're going to hear about a plot for votes, deception. We're also going to be told the truth. I think more truth will come out about DJT and the health and what actually happened and how we were lied to, because this is a big change. Okay, working on that. So we'll get some truth about that. Something will be uncovered about lies on the far right. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. And another person leaving. There's going to be yeah. Someone's leaving. Someone's taking off, going out. Someone's in trouble. Okay. Sword of justice is there. Oh, there you go, David. That could happen. Yeah, they're going to get the taxes. They were told not to wait any longer. I would. All right. Anyone else have a final question? Final question for our live today. Oh, it just ruled today? Great. Well, basically the judge said, I don't think you have to wait any longer, Cy Vance. Go ahead. They have no grounds, right? Super. Good. Katie Porter's the boss, man. She's going places. Yes, there you go, Sunflower. Oh, I like that question, Connie. That's a good question for Shocktober. Are the ghosts in the White House wreaking havoc with DJT and the sleep patterns? Is he being haunted? Are the ghosts of presidents past upholding the truth, haunting DJT? Are things going bump in the night? I could give him some. I'm not supposed to laugh. I'm trying to watch my Trickster Boomerang. I know I love Katie Porter, Jen Lynn. Lawrence has her on MSNBC a lot. He calls on her. All right. Is DJT being haunted in the White House? You know he is. Hi, Becca. How are you? Thanks for going on last night. You're very helpful. All of Johnny, when we go for a walk with Johnny, he comes on and asks questions, answers questions, and Jen Lynn and Becca. It's so important. We're all sticking together, and we're going to make it. Oh, Becca, in case you missed it, we're out of trickster phase. Trickster's been revealed to the eyes of the soaring eagle. So we have the vantage point of the truth. Okay. Don't worry, you guys. Oh, yes. They have moved things around. This is a lot of action. They've moved things around a lot, especially when he's overdone it. When he's overeating, they don't like it when he overindulges in things. So that's when they really start. When he's had his fill, that's when they start their activity. Yeah, they don't think he should be in that place. And they wish for him to take off. So they can take off. Because he's a bully. They have been playing some tricks on him. Yes. They could have even taken things that he overindulges on and moved them, because this is movement. They don't like it when he's acting like, this is all I want. I overindulge. I am stubborn. I want things only my way. I'm a spoiled brat. I'm entitled. This is how they say he acts instead of this is who they are, and that's their house of truth. Wow, I didn't expect to see that much stuff there. And he's been unfair to so many people. So yeah, he is being haunted. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. He has had some actually paranoid thoughts about this. What if they're trying to kill me? Oh my gosh. Yes. Especially at nighttime. And this is active right now. This is on the doorstep of this reading. Absolutely. This is the house. I think they've even actually followed him to rallies. This is part of why he just can't seem to sleep. I know it's other things. But he gets in so much panic about this that he can't sleep. They really try to rattle him. He hopes for freedom from this. And he fears he won't have it too. Yeah, and so this causes him to have these emotions as well. And, when wherever we're asking about, we're speaking numerically, we would go with a 2. So I'm going to say there's specifically 2 possible loyal people who worked in the White House, people that had, the presidency itself, that is trying to disrupt him. So yes, this is causing his emotions and things to go up and down in the night, things that you can't see, and things that he can't talk about because people will think he's cray, even more cray. So yes, he is being haunted. I think it's really more about movement, moving things around, because that's the first card I got, and especially at nighttime. They want to make him worried. All right? Yeah, well, it doesn't necessarily mean ghosts. It could just be the essence or souls of past presidents that want to try to regulation. Yeah, forefathers. That's it. That's the word I was looking for, Christine Buckingham. All right. So that's a good ending for this live stream. Thank you so much, Jules, T-Barb, Larry Girl, Becca, Jen, thanks for joining us, Mr. B. Thanks for all your questions. And I'll be back. I'll always announce it on the community page. So Friday or Saturday for sure. And earlier if things get a little bit more crazy. I'm sure, Becky, you're welcome, Sandra. I'm sure, thanks, Becca and Jen and Johnny will go on to help us all stay sane. Okay, you guys. Go outside. Remember, reconnect with the element of air. Okay? Reconnect with Eagle. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. Bye-bye.